Listen up. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to tell you everything's going to be okay, because right now, everything is not okay. You're drifting. You're sleeping. You're letting life happen to you instead of through you. This isn't a gentle wake-up call. This is me dragging you out of your comfortable bed of mediocrity and throwing ice-cold reality in your face. No one is coming to save you. No one. Let that sink in for a moment. The cavalry isn't on its way. There's no rescue team assembling. That lottery ticket isn't your escape plan. That inheritance isn't coming. That big break you're waiting for, it's a fantasy. You are all you've got. And until now, you've been letting yourself down. Take a good, hard look at yourself, not the version you present on social media, not the version your friends see, the real you. The one who makes excuses, the one who hits snooze, the one who says tomorrow like it's a magic spell that will somehow transform your life without you having to do the work. What do you see? I'll tell you what I see. I see potential drowning in excuses. I see greatness suffocating under the weight of fear. I see a fighter who's forgotten how to throw a punch. Your weakness isn't that you can't achieve greatness. Your weakness is that you've convinced yourself you don't deserve it. Every excuse you make is a brick in the wall between you and the life you claim to want. I don't have time. Brick. I don't have the right connections. Brick. I tried once and failed. Brick. My circumstances are different. Brick. You've built yourself a fortress of excuses and you call it being realistic. It's not realistic. It's cowardice dressed up as practicality. Life doesn't care about your feelings. Life doesn't care about your past. Life doesn't care what you deserve. Life responds to action, period. While you've been sleeping, others have been grinding. While you've been complaining, others have been creating. While you've been waiting for perfect conditions, others have been building in the storm. The world is a battlefield, not a playground. Every day you're not fighting for your dreams, someone else is stepping over you to reach theirs. Is that harsh? Good. Harsh is what you need right now. Comfort has been your enemy. It's been whispering sweet lies in your ear. Rest a little longer. Start tomorrow. One more episode. One more excuse. Comfort is a slow death. It's quicksand disguised as a feather bed. Here's the truth your comfort-seeking brain doesn't want to accept. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is inevitable. The only choice you have is when and why you suffer. You can choose the pain of discipline now, or you can choose the pain of regret later. Discipline hurts. Getting up when your body screams for more sleep hurts. Pushing through one more rep when your muscles are on fire hurts. Saying no to distractions when everyone else is playing hurts. But regret is unbearable. Regret is lying on your deathbed with a heart full of what ifs. Regret is watching others live the life you could have had. Regret is explaining to your children why you settled for less than you were capable of. Choose your pain. Choose it now. Because if you don't, life will choose for you, and I promise you won't like its choice. Your greatest enemy isn't the economy. It isn't your boss. It isn't your circumstances or your past or the competition. Your greatest enemy is looking back at you in the mirror every morning. Your mind is a battlefield, and right now, weakness is winning. Fear is winning. Doubt is winning. Every time you tell yourself, I can't, you're surrendering territory. Every time you focus on what might go wrong instead of what could go right, you're waving the white flag. Your mind will create whatever reality you feed it. Feed it excuses, it will give you limitations. Feed it fears, it will give you reasons to quit. Feed it doubts, it will give you failure. But feed it determination, and it will give you unstoppable force. Feed it discipline, and it will give you freedom. Feed it courage, and it will give you victory after victory. Your mind is the weapon. Train it, sharpen it, master it, or it will master you. Dreams without action are just hallucinations. Goals without systems are just wishes. Motivation without discipline is just temporary excitement. You need a strategy, and that strategy is ruthless execution. Stop overthinking. Stop overplanning. Stop waiting for confidence. Confidence is a result of action, not a prerequisite for it. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. You just need to take the damn step. Every morning, you write down your mission for the day. Not 10 things, not 5 things. The thing. The one thing that moves the needle. Then you attack it with everything you've got. No distractions, no excuses, no retreat, no surrender. When the resistance hits, and it will hit, you push through it. When doubt creeps in, and it will creep in, you silence it. When obstacles appear, and they will appear, you smash through them. Ruthless execution means doing what needs to be done whether you feel like it or not, whether it's convenient or not, whether anyone is watching or not. Success demands sacrifice. Greatness demands sacrifice. Transformation demands sacrifice. You want the body of an athlete? Sacrifice the comfort of your couch. Sacrifice the taste of junk food. Sacrifice the extra hour of sleep. You want financial freedom? Sacrifice mindless spending. Sacrifice the need for immediate gratification. Sacrifice the approval of people who want you to stay in your lane. You want to build something remarkable? Sacrifice the weekend parties. Sacrifice the Netflix binges. Sacrifice the constant distraction of social media. This isn't about being perfect. This is about being committed. Everything you want costs something. Are you willing to pay the price? Most people aren't. Most people want the rewards without the work, the results without the process, the victory without the battle. That's why most people live lives of quiet desperation. That's why most people die with their music still in them. Don't be most people. Every rejection, every failure, every setback, every doubt, every criticism, every moment you felt not good enough, this isn't your weakness. This is your fuel. The fire that forges steel is the same fire that burns paper to ash. The difference isn't in the fire, it's in what the fire touches. Let the fire touch your determination, not your doubt. Every time someone told you you can't, they were handing you rocket fuel for your journey. Every time life knocked you down, it was strengthening the muscles you need to stand back up. Your pain isn't your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. It's showing you where you need to grow, where you need to strengthen, where you need to transform. Don't run from pain. Don't numb it. Don't hide from it. Harness it. Transform it. Let it forge you into something unstoppable. One perfect day doesn't create success. One motivated Monday doesn't create transformation. One inspired workout doesn't build a champion's body. What creates greatness is consistency. Relentless, unglamorous, day in, day out consistency. The days you feel like it and the days you don't. The days when you can see progress and the days when it feels like you're going nowhere. Consistency is boring. It doesn't make for good social media posts. It doesn't give you instant gratification. But consistency is the secret sauce of every success story you've ever admired. The champion is made in the empty gym when no one is watching. The fortune is built in the quiet hours when others are wasting time. The masterpiece is created in the solitary moments of focused creation. Every single day you have a choice. Will today be a brick in the foundation of your greatness, or will it be another day wasted? There's no neutral. You're either building or eroding, growing or dying, advancing or retreating. Choose advancement. Choose it today. Choose it tomorrow. Choose it every single day until winning becomes your default state. Your results are a direct reflection of your beliefs. Not the beliefs you claim to have, but the beliefs that are buried in your subconscious, directing your actions and reactions. Most people have a mindset built on quicksand. One setback and they sink. One criticism and they crumble. One obstacle and they surrender. You need a mindset that's bulletproof. This isn't about positive thinking. This is about powerful thinking. It's about knowing, not hoping, not wishing, but knowing that you have what it takes, that obstacles are not stop signs, but challenges to overcome, that failure is not the end, but feedback, that your past does not determine your future. When you step into a room, you need to believe you belong there. When you face a challenge, you need to believe you'll find a way through. When doubts creep in, you need to believe in your capacity to grow beyond your current limitations. This isn't arrogance. This is self-trust. This is self-knowledge. This is the unshakable foundation upon which you'll build your empire. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about consistency in the moments that matter. Every day presents you with pivotal moments where the easy choice and the right choice diverge. The alarm rings, snooze or rise. The workout gets tough, quit or push. The distraction appears, indulge or focus. These moments might seem small in isolation, but they are the building blocks of your destiny. Most people make the easy choice most of the time. That's why most people never escape mediocrity. You will make the right choice. Not because it's easy, but because you've trained yourself to associate pain with giving in to weakness, not with doing the work. Discipline isn't just about what you do. It's about who you become through the doing. It's about forging a character that doesn't flinch in the face of discomfort, a character that keeps promises to itself. A character that commands respect, not through words, but through consistent action. Look around you. Your environment is either lifting you up or pulling you down. There is no neutral. The people you spend time with, the information you consume, the physical spaces you occupy, the routines you follow. All of these are either making you stronger or making you weaker. Most people underestimate the power of environment. They try to build discipline in a space designed for distraction. They try to pursue excellence while surrounded by mediocrity. They try to cultivate positive mindsets while feeding their minds negativity and fear. This isn't just difficult, it's nearly impossible. You wouldn't plant a seed in toxic soil and expect it to thrive. Don't plant your ambitions in a toxic environment and expect different results. Cut out the people who drain your energy without remorse. Eliminate the distractions that steal your focus without mercy. Redesign your spaces to make the right actions easy and the wrong actions hard. Your environment should be a weapon in your arsenal, not an obstacle in your path. There's a clock ticking. You can't hear it, but it's counting down nonetheless. Time is the one resource you can never get back. Once it's gone forever. Every day that passes is a day you'll never get back. Every opportunity missed is gone. Every moment wasted cannot be recovered. This isn't meant to depress you. It's meant to wake you up to the precious nature of time. You don't know how many days you have. You don't know when your last chance will come. You don't know when health might fail or circumstances might change. What you do know is that right now you have this moment. Right now, you have opportunity. Right now, you have energy and breath and the ability to take action. Don't squander it. Don't waste it on pursuits that don't matter. Don't sacrifice it on the altar of someday and eventually. The time for action isn't tomorrow. It isn't when you feel ready. It isn't when conditions are perfect. The time is now. this moment, this day, this hour, when you decide to change, when you commit to growth, when you begin to rise, resistance will come. It's a law of nature as certain as gravity. Resistance will come from within, fear, doubt, the voice that says, "Who do you think you are?" Resistance will come from without, criticism, skepticism, the voices that say, "Know your place. Expect this. Plan for this. Welcome this." Resistance isn't a sign that you're doing something wrong, it's a sign that you're doing something right. If there's no resistance, there's no growth. If there's no opposition, there's no advancement. If there's no struggle, there's no strength being built. When resistance comes, and it will come, don't be surprised. Don't be discouraged. And for damn sure, don't back down. Face it head on. Push through it. Use it as confirmation that you're on the right path, the path that few have the courage to walk. Your life rises or falls to meet your standards, not your desires, not your wishes, not your goals, your standards. Standards are the minimum you'll accept from yourself, the minimum effort, the minimum result, the minimum quality. Most people set their standards far too low. They celebrate mediocrity. They accept good enough. They compromise at the first sign of difficulty. Your standards must be ruthless. When others are giving 90%, you give 100%. When others settle for good, you push for exceptional. When others say, "That's enough," you say, "I can do better." Every single day, raise the bar. Demand more from yourself today than you did yesterday. Accept nothing less than your absolute best. This isn't about perfectionism, it's about progression. It's about becoming 1% better every day. And that 1% compounds until what once seemed impossible becomes your new baseline. What you're really fighting for isn't just success. It isn't just achievement. It isn't just the external trappings of a good life. What you're fighting for is freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from doubt. Freedom from the limitations you've placed on yourself. Freedom from dependency on others' approval. Freedom from your own past. Every time you face a fear, you break a chain. Every time you push past your perceived limits, you break a chain. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you break a chain. This journey isn't just about what you'll gain. It's about what you'll shed. The weight of self-doubt, the burden of low expectations, the shackles of playing small to make others comfortable. With every act of courage, with every moment of discipline, with every choice aligned with your highest self, you become more free. That freedom is worth fighting for. That freedom is worth suffering for. That freedom is worth every drop of sweat, every tear, every moment of discomfort. One day, your time will be up. Your heart will beat its last. Your eyes will close for the final time. On that day, what will remain? Will you leave behind excuses or examples, regrets or results, a life half-lived or a legacy that inspires? You get one life, not a rehearsal, not a trial run, one shot to make your mark. This isn't about fame. This isn't about fortune. This is about impact. Impact on yourself, becoming the person you were capable of becoming. Impact on others, lifting them up through your example. Impact on the world, leaving it better than you found it. Build something that outlasts you. Create something that carries forward when your voice falls silent. Live in such a way that your existence becomes proof of what's possible. I'll say it again, because it bears repeating. No one is coming to save you. Not the government, not your parents, not your partner, not your friends, not some guru with a secret formula. The cavalry isn't coming. And that's the most empowering truth you'll ever face, because it means your life is in your hands. Your future is yours to create. Your potential is yours to fulfill. Stop waiting for rescue and become your own hero. Stop looking for shortcuts and embrace the journey. Stop hoping for miracles and create them through relentless action. The world doesn't owe you anything. Life doesn't owe you anything. Success doesn't come to those who deserve it. It comes to those who demand it with every fiber of their being, with every action they take, with every choice they make. Wake up. The time for sleeping is over. Wake up. The time for excuses is over. Wake up. The time for waiting is over. This is your time, your moment, your life. Take it, claim it, conquer it. Because no one will save you, but you don't need saving. You need to rise. Let me make this crystal clear. There is no middle ground, no comfortable compromise, no participation trophy waiting at the finish line of life. You either die a loser, forgotten, unfulfilled, a cautionary tale, or you fight like absolute hell for the life you want. That's it. Those are your only options. And right now, you're on the loser's path. The path of least resistance. The path 99% of humanity shuffles down, eyes glazed over, spirits broken, muttering excuses until their final breath. Is that harsh? Good. The truth is supposed to hurt. Pain is the universe's alarm clock, and you've been hitting snooze for far too long. Take a ruthless inventory of your life right now. Those dreams you talk about but never pursue? Loser behavior. Those goals you set every January and abandon by February? Loser behavior. Those excuses you recycle to justify your mediocrity? Loser behavior. I'm not calling you a loser. I'm showing you loser patterns that will define you if you don't destroy them first. Every moment you spend in victim mode is another brick in your loser mausoleum. Every day you choose comfort over courage is another nail in your loser coffin. The clock is ticking. Your potential is screaming for expression while you scroll through social media watching other people live the life you claim to want. Here's the brutal reality. Nobody cares about your dreams but you. Nobody lies awake at night worried about your unfulfilled potential. Nobody's coming to discover you, save you, or hand you success on a silver platter. The world is indifferent to your existence until you force it to recognize your presence through relentless action. So make your choice. Will you keep hiding? Keep making excuses, keep playing small, keep settling for crumbs when a feast is possible? Or will you fight like hell? Will you attack each day like it's your last chance to make your mark? Will you push through pain, doubt, and fear with unstoppable momentum? Will you sacrifice comfort today for greatness tomorrow? This isn't a one-time decision. It's a choice you make every single day. Every morning when your alarm rings, every time an obstacle appears, every moment weakness whispers in your ear. If you choose to fight, understand this. Every day is war. War against the weakness within you. War against the doubts that plague you. War against a society designed to keep you docile, distracted, and dependent. Most people aren't willing to fight this war. They surrender before the battle even begins. They wave the white flag at the first sign of resistance. Fighting like hell means embracing conflict, not with others, but with your own limitations. It means waking up every morning ready to annihilate excuses. It means pushing through pain barriers that would stop ordinary people in their tracks. When your body screams, stop, you say, one more. When your mind whispers, quit, you roar, never. When society says, conform, you declare, watch me rise. This isn't about toxic positivity. This is about warrior mentality. This is about treating your goals with the same life or death intensity a soldier brings to battle. Because in many ways, it is life or death. The death of possibility, the death of potential, the death of the person you were capable of becoming. Fighting like hell comes at a price. Always has. Always will. You'll sacrifice sleep while others rest. You'll sacrifice comfort while others indulge. You'll sacrifice approval while others conform. You'll sacrifice excuses while others hide behind them. The transformation you seek has a cost, and that cost must be paid in full. No discounts, no payment plans, no exceptions. But here's what the loser mindset doesn't understand. What you gain through these sacrifices makes the price seem trivial in comparison. You gain freedom from fear, from limitation, from the prison of low expectations. You gain strength, not just physical, but mental and spiritual power that can never be taken from you. You gain impact, the ability to transform not just your life, but the lives of everyone you touch. The loser fears the price of success without considering the cost of failure. A lifetime of what-ifs and if-onlys that slowly poison the soul. Half measures produce half results. Lukewarm commitment leads to lukewarm outcomes. Fighting like hell isn't about dipping your toe in the water. It's about diving headfirst into the depths, fully committed regardless of the outcome. Most people live in the purgatory of partial commitment. They want the rewards of success without fully committing to the process of achieving it. They keep one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake, then wonder why they're not moving forward. All in means exactly that. Not 99%, not most of the time, not when it's convenient. All in. Every fiber of your being aligned with your purpose. Every action moving you toward your vision. Every decision filtered through one question. Does this bring me closer to or further from my goals? When you're truly all in, failure isn't an option. It's just feedback. Obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Pain isn't a signal to stop, it's confirmation you're growing. So here we are, back at the ultimatum. Die a loser or fight like hell. The choice is yours. It always has been. No one can make this decision for you. No one can fight your battles for you. No one can want success for you more than you want it for yourself. But know this, the decision you make right now and every moment forward is creating your legacy in real time. You're either building a monument to possibility or a testament to surrender. You're either writing a story of triumph or a cautionary tale of what could have been. The world doesn't need more cautionary tales. It doesn't need more living examples of surrendered potential. It needs warriors who refuse to be defined by their circumstances. It needs fighters who transform challenges into fuel. It needs you, not the version of you that accepts mediocrity, but the version that fights like hell for greatness. So what's it going to be? Will you die a loser or fight like hell? Your call. Make it now.